Hello there and welcome to the Bearded Peacock. It's my channel where we talk all things Leeds United. I'm of course George. Welcome along to the channel everybody, and it's an early Rumours round Leeds video. I know we've got the big game on Sunday. I'll be previewing that later in the week. 6 days to go as of recording until we go to Wembley, but it is a Rumours Round Leeds video. Remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new and you enjoy the content. And let's get straight into it. I've labelled the video. Is there something about something about orange, something about yellow? Because it seems that Leeds United are interested in a couple of players that currently play in yellow. And we'll get straight to the rumours. There's two rumours I want to speak about. Incomings now. We don't really want to speak too heavy on incomings before we know what division we're going to be playing in next season. Hopefully, will be the Premier League, and hopefully, this man who I'm going to first speak about will, in that event, come along to play in Leeds, and that man is a man by the name of Marius Wolf, currently playing for Borussia Dortmund. Of course, got the Champions League final. I think it's next weekend, isn't it? Against Madrid, Real Madrid. Obviously, tricky game for Dortmund. That had a really poor season by their own high standards of Borussia Dortmund. Done fantastically well to get to the Champions League final, but it is, like I said, a man named Marius Wolf, who is a right back. Now, right back would be a definitely one of many, I would have said, positions at Leeds United should they be promoted, should we be promoted. We'll look at strengthening, obviously, this season. It has been a little bit of a, a dodgy position. Obviously, Archie Gray has found his feet in that position and done extremely well. But obviously, we have Sam Byram as well, who's frequently injured, who has frequented that position, regularly when he's not on the injury table. But I don't see, if we're promoted to the Premier League, I don't see Sam getting a deal, if I'm being completely honest. And it is looking like Leeds, via Florian Plattenberg, who is a Sky Sports Germany reporter. We know him. He was reporting heavily on the Jorginho Rutter deal when that was going through last January, January 23. He was reporting heavily on that. He has reported this evening, Monday evening, as of recording, that he has said that Leeds have inquired about Wolf, 28-year-old, like I said, 28-year-old right back, German international. He's a German international. They've inquired about him. He is a free agent at the end of the season, so whether Leeds can throw the hat into the ring, obviously being promoted would be a big help in this, because Plattenberg goes on to say that there is also interest from Spain, from Italy, and also from Saudi Arabia. So heavy interest by the sound of it in Wolf. Leeds United have inquired about him. Now, if we look at his stats, obviously he's played in the Champions League this season. Like I said, they're still going in the Champions League, reached the final. I don't see him playing much part in that, to be honest. But he has 22 Bundesliga appearances this season, 12 starts, like I said. Hasn't featured a great deal, and Dortmund have had a really, really poor season, finishing in fifth. Ended this weekend. They're still qualified for the Champions League. Obviously, if they win it, they'll end up in the Champions League anyway. But yeah, 5 positions qualify in Germany for the Champions League, the Champions League, and they've qualified, albeit a really, really poor season, really. Like I said, Wolf, 22 appearances, 12 starts. He did play a part in the final game of the season. It was a 4-0 win against already relegated Darmstadt. Played the last 17 minutes of that one. But like I said, that potentially could be his last appearance. I don't envision him playing any real part in the Champions League final, although you never know. Like I said, not a regular starter for Dortmund. But, one that could be very, very useful maybe to Leeds United in the Premier League. Like I said, German international would be playing under a German coach, obviously in Daniel Fark, and yeah, 5 German caps so far for Wolf. First one of which coming fairly late in his career was last March. March 23 was his first call up, and he's played 4 more times since then. So yeah, German international defender. Where have we heard that before? Of course, we all know, don't we? The fair play to him, though, the man in question, Robin Koch, because he is, I think, being pretty much nailed on to be named in the German national side Euro campaign in their home country. So fair play to him. He's done all right with Frankfurt. They finished 6th. But we're not here to talk about Koch. We're here to talk about Wolf. So, Marius Wolf, let me know your thoughts in the comments there below. Now, the second one I just want to touch on briefly. I'm not really sure how legit this rumour is, and to be honest with you, I can't actually remember the source of it off the top of my head. And it's a man that we beat to the playoff final. He's playing in the team that we beat to the playoff final. He plays for Norwich. It's the American. We used to again signing these American men, aren't we? Nowadays, it's Josh Sargent who we've been linked with. Again, a bit of a lazy link. You know, you've got the American link, obviously, which, like I said, we've been used to over the last few seasons, and obviously us being American owned now. And also, Josh Sargent played for Daniel Fark, didn't he? While Fark was at Norwich. Sargent's no stranger, and I think we were linked with him actually in the summer or maybe even in January. Obviously, like I said, beaten semi-finalist at Ellen Road on Thursday. Missed a golden opportunity at 2-0, did a great save by Melier, but was otherwise pretty much anonymous, wasn't he, really, Josh Sargent, in Thursday's game. And in the tie as a whole, he was really. But 16 goals in the regular championship season and 2 assists. He really motored and really came into form towards the back end of the season. You know, whether if we're in the Premier League and whether he's, you know, good enough for the Premier League. Obviously did play for Norwich in the Premier League, was signed the season that they got relegated. Whether he cut it, you know, as a Premier League striker again, I'm not so sure. You know, but, you know, 16 goals, it's not really too much to be sniffed about. Again, like I've said, plays in orange, what's it with orange? He plays in yellow with Norwich City, of course, like Marius Wolf. Plays in yellow for Borussia Dortmund. I must have oranges on my mind, perhaps. I don't know. But, you know, that's it. Who knows? But yeah, that's the 2 rumours. Marius Wolf from Borussia Dortmund is being linked, and also Josh Sargent. Josh Sargent, if we were to remain in the Championship, you know, God forbid, unfortunately, it might happen. You know, Josh Sargent might be a handy signing, to be fair. Hopefully we don't have to think about that. Hopefully we return to the Premier League and Southampton can feel the pain of the playoff defeat, but it could well be us, couldn't it? It's such a tight game. Anyway, we'll look ahead to that one later on in the week. But those are your 2 rumours. Thanks a lot for watching. Like I said, like the video and subscribe to the channel if you want to. Thanks a lot. Marching on together. I'll see you on the next one.